Hey, fellas, do yourself a favor, bro. If you out here really trying to find somebody to be with, a woman to be with, and you want to increase the chances you finding that woman, hey, stop looking for these women's approval. Stop doing it, bro. You know what I mean? You find yourself meeting a woman for the first time and you feeling her or whatnot, and you sitting here not being yourself, not saying things you typically say, not doing things you typically do, not being how you typically are, not being yourself because you worried about how the real you may put her off. That, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that for various reasons. But if you're looking for her approval, but the main reason is you're not being yourself. Like you're giving this woman too much leverage. You're putting her on a pedestal. It's not an equal playing field at all. When at the end of the day, she there just like you there, bro. She with you just like you with her. She spending time with you just like you spending time with her. You know what I'm saying? Your existence matters. When you sitting there trying to look for her approval, you putting all the eggs in that basket. You giving her all the power. You giving her all the leverage. So the balance of it is just unequal starting off. So you starting off with the foundation fucked up, even if she was to let you in and it turned into something. Because say for instance it do turn into something, right? And this whole time you've been walking on eggshells. You've been afraid to be how you typically are. And I'm not talking about like being rude or being an asshole or being super assertive or super obnoxious. I'm talking about just you being you. Like how you are with your family, how you are with your boys, how you are with people that know you. If you taper that down to appease her because you're afraid of that you naturally being the way you are might put her off. First of all, if she's turned off by the real you, that ain't the right one for you. You feel me? So you increase your odds by being the real you because you're allowing her to see who you are up front, and if that ain't for her, she can move on to the next, and there's no need to pursue anything. But if you are walking around with this facade, not being who you are, and she say, for instance, was to let you in based on this costume, this cosplaying you've been doing to somebody else, when it's time for the real you to pull up, she can be like, who the fuck is this? I ain't signed up for this. You know what I'm saying? And then you shooting yourself in the foot from jump, right? Right? Just flip it. And if you had a woman pursuing you, selling you a dream of what you think it may be, and then once she feel like she got your ass, aka you knock her ass up or something, then she show you the real you, then you how you gonna feel about that? It's not gonna work, bro. So to increase your odds, for finding a fulfilling relationship with somebody, bro, you got to stop looking for women's approval, dog. Real talk. Now, if you out here just trying to like get the tip wet, you know what I'm saying, work on your social skills or whatnot, by all means, do what you got to do. Sell the facade, sell the dream or whatever, just to go out here and be playing recreationally. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about men out here who reached the point where they're really trying to goddamn kick back and find something lasting with somebody, dog. Do not be selling yourself short by trying to appease women looking for their fucking approval, dog. You're not a lap dog. You're not here for their amusement. It's reciprocity in this motherfucker. It's an equal playing field, dog. Don't be giving nobody that power over you, period. And I realize how impossible the dating scene is. I mean, ain't nobody dating no more. Ain't nobody having no fulfilling relationships no more, bro. Right? But you will literally increase the minimal odds you already do have by being yourself. Right? Being confident, you know what I'm saying? Confidence is what's really gonna drive everything. If you don't have confidence, you shouldn't be out here trying to fucking talk to anybody in the first place, bro. But a confidence video, we'll do a confidence video some other time. But at this point, I'm more addressing those men out here who have confidence in themselves, who they are, and the value they bring to someone, right? So with that being said, if you hold yourself valuable, you're confident, you know who you are, then you should not be trying to be somebody else to appease anybody if you know who you are. That I'm saying, take it or leave it, bro. You feel me? Take it or leave it, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, these women ain't worried about that shit. These women ain't worried about selling no man a dream unless they like found Drake or something or somebody they consider like, you know, top 1-2%. And women will sell dreams for that shit. But that they sell dreams and that shit does not work. Just like you not being yourself is not gonna work. You feel me? Um, and what also is going to aid you in this is going after people who like you, right? This whole cold approach shit does not work when you're trying to find somebody to be with. You playing Russian roulette, right? Just trying to play the odds and shit. Playing the odds is like fuckboy shit. That's what you do when you're just trying to be out here doing damage. You know what I mean? You'll get accustomed to rejection. You'll build your social skills up, and you may even get some bodies up under your belt, dog. But trying to find somebody to be with, nah, they don't fucking work. Yeah, so anybody out here trying to play the whole code approach game, this ain't the video for you. Like I said, there's a time and place for that, dog. But if you out here selling a facade, trying to sell a dream to a woman to get past the gates, that ain't it, player. That ain't it, player. That ain't it one bit. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be out here trying to be something that you're not, right? Trying to pretend to be something. You feel me? Trying to change who you are for a woman, bruh. That ain't gonna work either. You know what I'm talking about? First of all, it's exhausting. That's draining as shit. But don't allow anybody to have that amount of power, influence over you, where you need to change who you are to be with them, to appease them. Fuck that shit, bro. And none of that shit never works for a man or a woman. I ain't trying to like go that deep into it, bro, but just trying to change who you are for anybody is just uh you asking for the smoke, right? It's just you asking for a disaster. You can't change nobody. Ain't nobody gonna change. Once they show you who you are, that's who they are, bro. If you going into this motherfucker wearing a damn mask or some bullshit, dog, you asking for the shit to blow up in your motherfucking face, bro. You ask as self sabotage, bro. But I can't reiterate that enough that nobody should have that amount of power, influence over you to make you feel like you need to be something that you're not. That mean they not the one for you. So you increase your odds and you will minimize the headaches you're gonna go through because you're allowed to be yourself with someone, bro. That's how you get to a whole fulfilling, wholesome, loving relationship. Somebody fucking with you for you. When I was in the streets, when I was out here single and mingling and shit, I posed that question a few times. I remember. You know what I'm saying, what's your type? Who you like? Shit, I like who like me. You feel me? That should be the prerequisite, dog. I like who like me. And then from then on, you can filter through all the bullshit and figure out, you know what I'm saying, whether or not they your type mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, all that, bro. But they got to like you first. And there's ways to go about that as well, right? Dating dynamics one on one. You in the streets out here trying to holler at somebody. How often does that happen? Where everybody be trying to talk to people on social media now, which makes it easier for you. Which it makes it easier for you to be yourself online because you don't have to deal with getting rejected personally, bro. It's a lot easier to do that shit online. But if you out here in these streets trying to find somebody, there's things you should be focused on or aware of to determine whether or not she may be into you. You know what I'm talking about? Body language, eye contact, the repetitiveness of her being in close proximity to you. Like if you in the gym and you just keep seeing the same girl around you, right? Because women they don't be upfront about it unless they bold with it, right? Unless they bold with it and all in your face, dog, which doesn't happen that often. And if they are that bold in your face, you should probably be asking yourself some questions, bro. If she bold with me, how many times she bold with everybody else? And the amount of goddamn attention men give to women, imagine how many times. Anyway, that's a whole different conversation. But you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, they're not going to approach. They're going to show you something. So whether it's eye contact multiple times in your proximity, you know what I'm saying, a smirk or whatever, right? Or you could, subtly maneuver around her proximity somewhat to see if you get a response from her. You feel me? And then just go into a casual conversation. Matter of fact, to increase your odds with women, you should strike up casual conversation with strangers. Period. Right? As opposed to cold approaching, trying to like get some buns or whatever, get some cheeks. Um, just strike up conversations with strangers, bro. Just on some random dandom shit. Just find a commonality between y'all. Maybe you see them rocking a jersey you familiar with, or a brand you familiar with, or just strike up regular conversation. Don't be weird. Don't be awkward. Don't be none of that. You know what I'm saying? And if that ain't your strong suit, socializing and talking to people or whatnot, just you need to work on that. If you ain't uncomfortable talking to people, you don't come across as a weirdo. You strike up conversations with people on some random shit, dog. Just working on social skills, bro. Kind of getting off the rails right now, but all of it at the end of the day helps you find the one you're supposed to be with, bro. But the two things you should be most focused on: liking who likes you, pursuing those who are interested in you, who may be interested in you, and not seeking women's approval. I cannot reiterate that enough, bro. You matter. You are important. You there just like she there. Don't allow anybody to have that motherfucking power over you when you seeking somebody approval like a little fucking dog. Like, oh, is this okay? Am I being okay? Am I being too loud? Am I coming off as weirdo? Is this shirt too loud? Am I walking the right way? Don't fuck that, bro. Fuck that. You be you. You be you, bro. Be a confident you, and then the one you're supposed to be with will eventually come. It's gonna be hard to find that motherfucker. You best believe, bro. But to increase your odds and not to have to encounter as much rejection, you are tactful with your approach and you pay attention to what the fuck is going on and you pursue those who may be into you, bro, you will fail so much better. All right?